Done.
Okay guys, many a time what happens is during a presentation, especially if it's to run for say 2 minutes, that's 120 seconds or more, you run out of ideas. See, for most of the common topics, 120 seconds is a little too much time to speak out what you have in mind. For example, if you have been asked to talk about a mall in your locality, let's say a candidate would come out with something like this. There's a huge mall in my locality, it's called the Lulu Mall, which is said to be one of the biggest in Asia and definitely the biggest in India. It's owned by the Lulu Group and its famous promoter, MK Yusuf Ali. The mall offers A to Z in products and entertainment. It has practically every product under one roof, from jewelry to grocery. It has a huge multiplex with dozens of cinemas on the top floor. It has a food park offering food from all over the world, from KFC, McDonald's, Pizza Hut and whatnot, to many of the local restaurants. So people of Kochi deem it a great privilege to visit Lulu Mall, and people from all over Kerala, and I'm told from all over southern India, visit this mall. So much so that at most points of time, you would find around 1 lakh people in the mall. Many of them may be just window shopping, but some of them may be shopping seriously. Okay, that's it. Now please note, I have not taken 2 minutes to complete my presentation on the mall, and I have said everything about the mall. Now what do I do? This is a situation that all of us face. While you watch the slides, I will continue with the explanation.
Done.
So this is the classic beginning of an interview with a handshake. Okay. Now, our topic here is, what do you do when you run out of ideas? See, the only option is to present an instance or a specific experience. For example, we have been discussing Lulu Mall. I have exhausted whatever I have to say about the mall in just about less than 1 second, maybe 45 to 50 seconds. What do I do for the next 70 seconds? A huge question mark. So what you have to do is quote an instance, whether real or imaginary. See, for example, I'm going to quote an instance which is imaginary. No such thing ever happened. In my last visit with my friend, we experienced something quite interesting. My friend is a huge fan of expensive watches, and he was so excited and exhilarated finding the Rolex, the Seiko, the world leaders all under one roof, so that he could choose from any one of those international brands. But when we stepped into the showroom and checked out the price, in fact, he almost had an attack, because in the Rolex showroom, the cheapest watch was around 3 lakhs. And in other luxury showrooms, the cheapest watch was in the range of 50 to 60,000 rupees. Now that was a funny experience for my friend. So he decided to give up his search for an expensive watch from Lulu Mall, because he found most of them unaffordable. See, I have occupied another 30-40 seconds. And if you still have time, get into another instance. Last month, I visited Lulu Mall with my family, and we were trying to choose a good restaurant for our dinner. We were actually spoiled by choice. There were so many: African, Chinese, Mexican, continental, international, whatever. Now, so we had to leave the choice to the kids, and they promptly chose KFC, because that is one brand which is well known to them. Whereas we adults get confused by so many choices, and we may be unable to decide at Lulu. So I suggest if you are in Lulu Food Park, leave the decision to the kids. They would choose one of the known brands to them. We adults may be so confused that you would spend probably many minutes choosing the restaurant. So it's better to leave it to the kids to choose a restaurant while at Lulu Mall. Back to me, please.
2, 3 star.
So what I'm trying to tell you today is that it's not possible to describe a place for 120 seconds. You may easily run out of ideas. In most cases, you really will. So the best thing to do is quote an incident, an instance, which may be real or imaginary, which happened at that place. That can occupy some time. If you still have time left, get into another incident, maybe real, maybe imaginary. This will come handy many a time, especially in international English language testing interviews. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe to this channel to enable us to send notifications. We have made it a point that every single video that we present would give you a new insight, a new idea, a new practical, productive concept, which may take you higher and farther in your life and career. Thank you very much.